Okay, let's be honest. Oatmeal can be tricky when you're working on blood sugar balance, and on its own, it can spike your glucose. But the good news is with a few simple changes, oatmeal can support your hormones and insulin sensitivity. So instead of working against them, today I'm showing you one of my ways to make oatmeal that's insulin resistant and type 2 diabetic friendly. Instead of pouring sugary cereal into a bowl, you can give your kids something that actually keeps their energy steady through the morning. Plus, it's creamy and naturally sweetened. Let's go over the ingredients and their importance. Let's start with the base. I like organic rolled oats or steel cut oats for a little more fiber. No instant oats here. And we want to wash the oats first. It helps remove excess starch that can raise blood sugar. So you'll see the cloudy water coming from the colander. And then you cook them. You can cook them in a crock pot or on the stove top with filtered water. Next, we're going to add our blood sugar stabilizers. We're going to stir in 1 tablespoon of ground flax per cup of oats, especially helpful for women's hormones, but definitely reduce to 1 teaspoon per cup of oats if guys are eating the oats as well. You can also add chia seeds for more fiber and omega-3s. Now, 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon per cup of oats is good for the chia seeds. Next, we're going to spice it up a little bit here with some cinnamon, Ceylon cinnamon. So this has been shown to help insulin sensitivity. It adds warmth and sweetness. Ceylon cinnamon has a soft taste, unlike your regular cinnamon, which is more sharp. So you can add up to 1 tablespoon of Ceylon cinnamon per cup of oats. There are other spices that you could add to that I'm not going to show here, but you could add ginger, cardamom, and some others that I can't think of right now. But just wanted to say that for whatever it's worth. Next, we want to throw in some fats. Helps with the flavor and even more creaminess. So we can use grass-fed butter or coconut oil, usually 1 tablespoon per cup of oats. Then next we have some salt. We want to get some real salt because we want to add those minerals in there. And you can add 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. This will help, with digestion and help you to absorb nutrients better. And honestly, sometimes if we feel like the oatmeal is a little too bland, try adding just a few more pinches or shakes of real salt in there and see if that helps it out because a lot of times people look to add sugar instead, but oftentimes it just needs a little bit more salt. Here's an optional ingredient, and that is slippery elm powder. Slippery elm powder, as we know, helps very much so with digestion, and honestly, it's so easy to sneak this in here. You can add what you're comfortable with, whether you start with even a 1/2 teaspoon up to a teaspoon per cup of oats. I would say that a teaspoon per cup of oats is very doable. And then we also want to sweeten, but we're going to sweeten naturally. We're going to skip the brown sugar and maple syrup, and instead we're going to cook with 1 to 2 chopped dates per cup of oats and add sliced bananas when it's ready to serve. And just think about those dates sitting in the crock pot for that time and releasing its juices and its sweetness. That will help naturally sweeten that. So here's the oatmeal recipe. Go ahead and screenshot it with the optional items. You can also pair this with yogurt or some other protein if you wanted to. But again, it's great for busy school mornings too, since you can place it in the crock pot. It's better than eating sugary cereals, muffins that all too often kids are given for breakfast, whether at the school or even at home. And this is something that can help them keep their energy steady through the morning. Plus, it's creamy and naturally sweetened. And check this out. If you have leftovers, it can stay in the crock pot on warm. Yes, all day. I have done it. I just add a little bit of room temperature water to the crock pot and let it just stay on warm. It makes a good after school snack. All they have to do is just stir it up and they can have that while they wait for dinner. This nourishing oatmeal actually works with your blood sugar instead of against it. And if you've been struggling with breakfast and wondering what's safe to eat, this is a good starting point. Try it this week and let me know in the comments if you feel a difference in energy and cravings. And if you want more blood sugar friendly recipes, grab my free smoothie guide. It has quick options you can use for busy mornings. So check it out in the description. All right, take care.